Well, good morning to everybody. It's Father Matthew Graham here, bringing you a live update of what's going on in our parish here at Immaculate Conception, as well as the Mission of the Sacred Heart. I know this is one of the resources I started using when I first got here, but the last couple of weeks have been very busy. But this is one I like to try to, where each week bring you an update of what's coming up in our parish. And hopefully, if there's any questions that come up, those who are watching live, you can send your comments back, as well as also we'll be broadcasting this through YouTube and send this out through our flock notes. So you won't see the live version, but you'll at least get an update of everything that's going on. And so this is one of the tools I would like to continue use for our parish to keep us connected and promote what's going on. So here's an overview of what is happening in our parish or around the church as well. We'll talk about the beatification of Father Michael McGivney, talk about the blessing of the graves, All Souls Day Masses, and a day of prayer for our country coming up in this update. So let's talk about first Father Michael J. McGivney. He is the founder of the Knights of Columbus, and this coming Saturday he will be beatified. That means he has had a miracle attributed to his intercession, and so this is the next step for him towards being declared a saint. And so for those who are members of the Knights of Columbus, such as myself, but those who have been truly served by them, especially recently with the storms, I know they were very vital providing help during the flood of 2016, but the many years that they have served in our area, our nation, and now around the world. So this would be a joyous day for us in the Church of the United States, as now another American being on the path towards sainthood. So if you're interested in learning more about Father Michael McGivney and the Knights of Columbus, what I encourage you to do is go to their website, which is www.kofc.org. And when you go in there, it says on the very front splash screen up there, Miracle Approved, and just click on Learn More. And there will bring you information. There's been a novena that's been praying, and there's a whole list of events, and you'll even find a way to watch the event live of the beatification, which will be up in Hartford, Connecticut, and so where the Knights of Columbus are headquartered. So just encouraging everyone to learn about this. Again, another saint for the United States another American on the way towards beatification, but one more importantly, though, that a servant of God who's truly given a witness to us. And so this is a very joyous weekend for us here in the Church of the United States. So may we offer our prayers for them and continue to pray for our Knights of Columbus here and throughout the world and the work that they do. All right. Next up is talk about blessing of the graves. As we know, in the month of November, it's dedicated to praying to those the faithful departed. So this weekend is the Sunday actually is All Saints Day, so you don't have to worry about winter masses because it'll be occurring at the normal mass time. So we'll give honor to all those who have been who are saints and all the saints that we don't know about in heaven. Whereas also we pray for all the faithful departed, because we do not know of what's going on as far as persons' souls. And so for us, what we're going to be doing is praying for all those who have no one to pray for them, or those needing extra prayers for because of their time in purgatory. It's a whole other homily and discussion, but it's a great devotion of the Church. And one of the ways that we do that is to remember the dead and to honor them. And so we have the thing of blessing the graves. And I got a chance to experience this for my first time, really down when I was in the Bayou. I had 3 cemeteries at my parishes, and so this gave me a chance to know more about this wonderful tradition. So we have that here in Denham Springs. Information is in our bulletin and on our website. What I'll talk to you about for this Sunday, November 1st, we'll be having the blessing of the graves. And here are the times and location. At Old and New Red Oak at 10 a.m., at Denham Springs Memorial Cemetery at 2 p.m., at Beach Ridge at 3 p.m., at Milton and Palmetto at 3:30 p.m., and Evergreen Memorial at 4 p.m. Now, I've not done it here yet, so I know our deacons are very involved with this wonderful tradition of our church, and so hope to join them for some of them, as I have done. Not sure where the cemeteries are located too much around here. But I encourage you, please, and tell your family, your friends, or those of your loved ones. This is a great way for us to pray for them as we gather there, and we'll offer the prayers of the church. Each cemetery has a different place where they meet. So I'm sure you'll see a gathering where everyone is. But again, more information, I encourage you to go read our bulletin, as well as also on to our website of the posting of those sites. Speaking of also praying for the dead, so November 1st is praying, giving honor and thanks for the lives of the saints and all those in heaven. But we also have a chance to pray for those who have recently died and all of our family members. That, if they need a little extra help through our prayers here towards heaven. So we're having our All Souls Day Masses. So something a little bit different, whereas we just done a memorial service around All Saints Day. What we're doing is on Monday, which is All Souls Day next week, we're having 3 Masses. That day a priest has special permission to celebrate 3 Masses. And so we're going to be offering a Mass at 8:30 a.m., 12 noon, and 6 p.m. And this is open to anyone, but it's most especially inviting all of those who may have lost a loved one this past year. There's a wonderful tradition here of the memorial service was to give a candle for those families who had lost a loved one this past year. So there is a sign-up sheet. The church has an office list, and there's been invitations sent out to most of, if not all of those families already. So just reminding people, but encouraging any of the faithful to come on that day. Again, at either 8:30, at noon, or 6 p.m. to join us to pray for all the souls and for us to reflect on our own way of praying for our family members, and reminding ourselves that one day we will join them, and hopefully people will be praying for us should we need the help in any way. So focusing a lot, as we say, on this month, praying for the faithful departed. And we will look at other opportunities throughout this month, maybe to offer a special Mass for all of the benefactors here at Immaculate Conception and the Mission of the Sacred Heart, and to pray and to remind ourselves that they are never forgotten. And then also we know that next Tuesday, for us, is the Feast of St. Martin of Porres here in our local province of New Orleans in the area, but also is the National Election Day. And with everything going on, it's a perfect day for us to unite in prayer for our country, and for us as Catholics truly to be involved in our country. And so encouraging everyone to please, if you have not voted already, please to go vote on the day, because we are called to be faithful citizens. And so also we will be having a day of prayer here at Immaculate Conception. So what we're planning on doing is we'll have adoration in the church from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. So we're going to close the adoration chapel for that day and move all the prayer over into the church, having adoration from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Then we'll offer a patriotic rosary at 12 noon. We'll offer the Divine Mercy Chaplet at 3 p.m. And then that evening, as normal, we'll have confession starting at 4:30, followed by Mass at 6 p.m. And immediately after that will, of course, the Novena to Our Lady of Perpetual Help, as well as benediction. But this is something truly encouraging everyone to come out and to spend some time in prayer that day, praying for our country. As we know, prayer never go unanswered. And the time that we take to step away reminds us ultimately, first of all, who is sovereignty we under, but our Lord, as we heard not this past weekend, the weekend beforehand, but truly to pray for our country, as we have a lot to address, lots of things going on. And so this is a perfect way. And hopefully we're going to work on is for both the Patriotic Rosary and the Divine Mercy Chaplet. So one's at 12, one's at 3 p.m., is to live stream those events for those who are not physically able to come out, and just to kind of unite all of us in prayer of what's going on for that day. Again, a lot of this information is in our bulletin, as well as we're posting on Facebook and on our website, and I'll be making those announcements this weekend. So just encouraging everyone to look forward to that, and just to come out if you can, for even if it's for 15, 20 minutes, come before the Lord in the Blessed Sacrament that day, praying for our country. So just kind of reminding everybody what we talked about here. I know it was kind of quick, but the main things we talked about is the beatification of Father Michael J. McGivney coming up this Saturday through the founder of the Knights of Columbus. With the blessing of graves on Sunday, Masses for All Souls Day on this coming Monday, and a day of prayer for our country on Tuesday, November 3rd. So I Thank you for joining me for this quick parish update. We'll be a lot more talking about next Wednesday of things coming up in our parish and things we're trying to continue to promote and start up again. And I appreciate for those who have joined in. If there's questions, please leave them in the comments section, and we'll try to answer them the best that we can. And then again, always encourage you to check all the ways that we try to communicate through our parish bulletin, our Facebook page here, on our YouTube channel, as well as also checking our church website. And we're trying to do the best to keep all those up to date. So until then, I will hopefully, if I don't see you this weekend at Mass, see you at one of the Masses next week. And if not, you're not able to join us to hear back online, I'll be back here next Wednesday to offer a parish update of things coming up again. Until then, take care and God bless.